What's up everybody? Welcome back to Garage Gym Gains. I'm Ricky, and if you're new to the channel, this is where we talk about pretty much anything garage gym or home gym related. So if you have a home gym or you want one, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. But today, we're talking about what's in my gym bag. Here we have my gym bag. I don't know what the actual bag is. It's from Amazon. It was pretty cheap. Gets the job done. I really like it. But before we get started, I do need to make the disclaimer. This is what my gym bag would be like if I was going to a commercial gym. Not what it's like normally. The reason I say that is most of this stuff is just not scattered around the garage gym, but it's in its respective home. And normally I wouldn't have it all in the bag because that wouldn't make sense. I'd have to get things out for no reason when I could just grab them off the wall control unit. So that's the disclaimer. This is what it would be like if I was going to the gym and not to the garage gym. Oh, my handy dandy unboxing table has some handles over here and one of them just caught my elbow. Let's get into it. All right. Really no order that we're gonna go here, except there is an order. It's gonna be top to bottom. So first up, we have the Reebok Legacy Lifter 2 or Legacy 2 lifters. I don't know what they're called. Squat shoe, has a pretty good heel on there. I really like them. I'm gonna see if I can get all this stuff to stay up here on the reverse hyper as we unbox it. We'll see how much we can keep on here, but that's the shoe I squat in. Here is the shoe that I deadlift in, the Sabo Deadlift Pro 2s, I believe is what they're called. Again, really like these. I mostly pull sumo, but they work great for sumo or conventional. Put those to the side over there. Next up, probably the most important part is pre-workout. If you can see it, if it's focusing, this is the NutriAuthority Mr. Fusion. Reason I like this is it has a really good balance between pump and stim. It's a 2 scoop for a full serving, and the single scoop is still pretty solid, 150 milligrams, 4 grams of citrulline, yada, yada, yada. It breaks down really well, so you have some options as to how crazy you want to get. But if you just do a half serving, it is still a really good pre-workout. So I've got that in there. Oh yeah, and it's pineapple punch, which isn't a very common flavor, but it's really good. In here we have some inside outs. Nizrik elbow sleeves. Never heard of the brand before, but they have good reviews on Amazon. The beautiful fiance bought these for me. I really like them. I use them a lot. They're pretty affordable. I think they're about 20 bucks. But yeah. Next up, you already know what these are because I just did a video on them. These Stoic knee sleeves, aka my favorite knee sleeves. These are fantastic. So I squat, and if I'm gonna leg press real heavy, which I don't very often, I might throw those on for that as well. In a similar category, we have some D-Moose Fitness red, white, and blue knee wraps with the Velcro. Now I haven't squatted in knee wraps in, gosh, probably 2 years at least. But what I do like to use these for is if I'm training BFR leg stuff, I like to use those instead of the BFR bands because they get a little tighter, they're a little more secure. What do we have next? All right, next up, we have my custom Pioneer belt. 13 millimeter, suede on both sides if I can get it undone. Has the Pioneer cut, of course. Splatter paint on the inside. Then it has a little motivation, or splatter paint on the outside, motivation on the inside. Really like this belt. If you're in the market for a belt, you should pretty much be going Pioneer. That's all I have to say about that. Next up, we have a couple fun little guys. Now, as you probably know, this is not all of the captains of Crush grippers that I have. These are the ones that I would take with me if I was going to a commercial gym. Mostly, well, it's the Guide Sport Trainer and one, mostly because I'm not going to be using the other ones very often. I think I've almost closed the 2.5, but I haven't gotten a real secure close on it. I need to work my way back up. I've kind of been slacking with them, but these are all good to do in between sets. You can just kind of build some volume with them. So that's why I bring those. So we'll throw them in there. All right. I have another, this is the metal, that being the brand name, Deadlift Shoe that I used to wear before I got the Sabo Pros. This is mainly for conventional. You wouldn't really want to sumo deadlift in these, at least I wouldn't, because they don't have a lot of side-to-side support, but you know, it's your life, so do whatever the heck you want to do. We have some headphones, just in case the gym is not bumping the right beats. I can toss these on and we can rock out. Next up, I have some Cobra Grips, which of course are red and black, just like the headphones, just like some of the belt. Really like these. They're the rubber version, not the leather. Yeah, they're grippy, help you hold on to things. Pretty much all there is to it. Next up, I have some more conventional style gym hemp wraps, which are obviously fantastic if you know anything about gym hemp. Just enough so that I actually have 2 pairs in here. So yeah, 2 pairs of gym hemp wraps rather. Let's see what else we have in here. All right. This is an Elite FTS floss band. This is good for flossing your joints, which is not what it sounds like, but if you know what it is, then you know what it is. Helps out joints, helps out tendonitis, that type of stuff. I use it sometimes when I'm warming up. In here, we've got my Stoic wrist wraps. I use those quite a bit. I try not to bench with them all the time, but if I'm going pretty heavy, then I'll throw them on. So we'll add those over here and see if we can continue stacking like we are. And I'm gonna dig through here and see what else I can find. I know there's a few things, so bear with me here. Next up, oh, believe it or not, more red and black. These are the BFR brand BFR bands. Really like these. I enjoy doing BFR training or blood occlusion training. It's good stuff, especially if you're doing a powerlifting program that's hammering your joints. You can use those to add in some additional like arm hypertrophy, leg hypertrophy, while using less load but getting similar results. The less load is going to be easier on your tendons. So that's pretty cool. All right, we'll move up to the top zipper here. I suppose you can't really see how it's laid out in here. It is pretty organized. Believe it or not, I just threw everything back in here from the garage gym before I did the video, so I did organize it. In here, looks like a little plastic bag of rubber bands, and that's exactly what it is. These are the Iron Minds. I don't know what they're called, but essentially it's a rubber band that you open your fingers with. So that's good stuff. Obviously, I don't use those as much as I should. It's the Expand Your Hand bands. Pretty creative name there. Get that closed back up so I don't lose them. Up next, we have the 6DS, New Age Performance Mouthpiece. Just started using this, and so far, I like it. The ways I really like it is when I'm doing overhead press or squat or incline bench. That's what I notice it the most on. I'm not gonna leave it in the whole video, but you can breathe very well through it. I enjoy it. It fits well. It was easy to mold, just like a mouthpiece you would mold in football. If you used to play football, I'm even gonna take the headphones off now. Yeah, that's good stuff. What else do we have here? My voice sounds different now because I don't have the headphones on. It's weird. Almost coming to a close in the gym bag. Oh, wrong pocket. Let's go to the other side. 2 bottles in here. This first one says ashwagandha, and then you probably can't tell, but I've tried to cross it out with Sharpie and I put NH3 on there. This is ammonia. Little capsule version. I normally break them, drop them back in here and cap it. Then when I'm ready to roll, give it a little sniff before a big lift. Good stuff if you've ever used those. But as you may or may not know, I work at a commercial gym, and as you would expect, a lot of times people lose things or leave things and then never claim them, even though we have a rather elaborate lost and found. So I found some obsidian ammonia. It's the dehydrated type where you shake it up and take a sniff. It's actually a lot stronger than the capsules, which I would not have guessed. I haven't actually really used this yet, but I'm excited to, and that also sits in there with the ammonia capsules. Last thing in here, as you might know, I'm into folding knives, and I actually forgot about this. This is a super cheap Ozark Trails knife. It's probably like $4, but it actually has a solid action. It's green and black, which I like, and I forgot I had it, but I guess this just hangs out in my gym bag there, so just in case I need to slice something, I can. Maybe if I'm opening a new pre-workout or whatever else I might be opening. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. I have for some reason, I have a backup pair of wrist wraps that I did forget about. The brand is Rip Toned, so there you go. They are pretty solid though. I like them. They're camo, they match my elbow sleeves. But yeah, that's what's in my gym bag if I go to a commercial gym. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you want me to do a whole video on any of the things that I pulled out of here, I certainly will. Just let me know in the comments and I'll get to it eventually. As you know, I've been doing another series of garage gym reviews virtually. So reacting to other YouTuber and subscribers' garage gym tours. So if you have a garage gym and you would like me to feature it, let me know down below or email me, garagegymgains@gmail.com. Make sure you use a Z on gains because that is how it's spelled. And yeah, maybe I'll take a look at it, hopefully. So far, I plan on getting through everybody's that have submitted them so far. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, so we're gonna continue to do that. Yeah, if you found this video helpful, hit the like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any content that is coming up. Planning on posting 3 times a week. I think that's about all I have. Go to Garage Gym Gains. Instagram, it's garage_gym_gains, and give me a follow on there. There's about 1,200 of you here and only about 250 there, so not sure what's up with that. Oh, headbang too hard. I don't know. Let's try something else. Let's try something a little more chill.